Hi everyone, this is my review for the game session. Let's start the video.
The first scenario of my game is encounter at the lake of buffer land. But the first thing you should do is to pick your races.
And I first let them to choose their race. And one thing I want to mention that I didn't want there to choose their profession at this part because their ability, their professional skills, like the technical strategy that belongs to the warrior, or some like the black buff for the dark knight. Those I want to players to choose or have after or at the last part of the first scenario. So here I just want them to pick their race first.
And you can just type, okay, one Asian human and normal human and elf.
Okay, we got one Asian human and normal human and elf. One drawback for this is that I failed to share my screen just like that to show their all of this instruction, the introduction of the character. Well, I did send them this Google document so they could see that before choosing. And okay, let's continue.
Cool. So ironically, it is also the only.
For this part, I just read the background of my word to them to make sure that they understand what is the mechanism of my word is a fantasy word, and what the main issue in the word, and why players gather here, and what they want to do in the future, what they should do in the future actually.
Then there are two countries. Island, there was a blade-like lake, or a tri-lake, wishing for the end of wars. And then, like north shoreline of Bethlehem, you guys wandered around, and each of you was expelled from your own country. So you are exiled.
The reason
you are desperate, and you could you saw an elegant blade floating on the water surface, and nearby.
This is the first interesting scene they met. In my first scenario, there was blade, and they are attracted by that, and they went toward the lake to see what happened. And after that, they met the first NPC, the non-player character, the Asian human. Let's see.
You can't see any action strange, and it seems that they can't see the blade. You are selected by fate. The power belongs to you.
Here I adjusted my voice to fit that character, because the song is produced by a blade, and legendary blade, so it's very mysterious, and it was very interesting. Well, I guess my players really like that. And okay.
A grief sound, and by his words, But instantly, the elder spoke. I have been waiting so long for candidates chosen
and voice adjustment as well.
By all. You are trying to understand what did the elder man say, and one thing, but at the same time, the blade emitted another light and projected a translucent ocean blue sword.
So here they met their first enemy. Here we got that just a similar image for that. Okay, this is our game map. Let's start at this point. This is play-like lake.
So here's is a training for you, a fight training. He will let you know that you have several abilities like health, crafting. Armor could reduce the damage dealt on your health, and your basic strength by the weapons you have. So your basic weapon for the Dorch ability.
And I try to explain the mechanism of the battle system is that you have several values or things like that. Health, your health, your strength, your armor, your dodge ability to avoid damage, and things like that. But all of this need check. I mean, I didn't have a 24 set dash, so and I didn't make it well during the playing. I just assumed that if they have like 0.12 or 0.17, what will be happen to them, and etc. So this is one fallback I met in my game session, and I can make players really engage in this part because these issues.
For example, you have one dodge, so
just to explain for them,
1/2 chance to your turn to attack, and well, you just need to say you want to attack that blue sword, so I will count the damage for you. You all can only down 10 damage for each person. Can get my idea. Do you know what I mean?
All to attack.
Yeah. And what about other people?
And yeah, I guess people like me and were very nervous about the game, and they didn't know how to say or how to react to this this battle, because we didn't have much time to introduce all of these to them. So there's another problem. Then we end the fight.
Okay, then let's try escape.
Yeah,
I also brought the choice for them to escape from that fight. Uh, It, it can also work in the real fight later on.
And the forest that is much more mysterious than, and it, to stay at this battle land to learn some.
Actually, there's a big problem for my narrative, or for role as some game master. I didn't I didn't mention to sorry, I forgot to mention the profession choose section for them. We just skip that because I I mean I was nervous as well. I just forget this part, and I continue to talk about the later plots, the following stories after the first scenarios, like uh, what they would mate in the forest, what enemies uh, they can fight against, or what kind of issues. And after that, they know the main point of my story, that uh, the world is the whole game is based on a big conspiracy of one race, that is the Asian human. The players are lied to fight for their purpose, for the Asian humans' purpose. They just want to kill the elves and the humans to make their strong strength, to make their immortality, um, and so on.
Their power in the end. So you guys choose to break their vicious plan. You are vicious. So,
And finally, we finished uh, this short game session. And in general, the things went well is that I didn't pause anymore in the whole recording, so it's good. And I'm proud of my change of voice uh, when playing different characters, of course, the NPC. And well, those are some advantages. But I did have a lot of problems or drawbacks, like the interaction between game masters and the players, or uh, some scenes that I failed to display the photos, the image, to show them the situation. That makes a little boring. I think if we have time to, like, in the vacation, we have spare time to run the game for several hours, and people are like to play this. And I mean, they have more time to know about my game, the instruction, the mechanism behind, and the things that will make it better. Okay, here's the review for the whole game session. Thank you for watching.